So the superheaters we're going to be making are concentric tube, where you have a wet header with a steam feed going in, a tube that runs up to the firebox, fire here, and then another tube inside that so the steam's around here, runs up the outside of this tube where it sits in the fire, and then it goes down the centre of this tube, at which point there's another header here which then has the takeoff to the cylinders. Now, the previous superheaters Dad had, it was all copper except for a joint here so that the outer tube, when it was inside the fire, was made of stainless steel. On a couple of other engines we've got, I noticed it first on my Enterprise, the internal tube was rotting away. Whether it's because of the intense heat that's in the firebox, and then the steam rushing past erodes it, we're not entirely sure. But yeah, I'll show you a picture in a moment. But we've noticed it on 2 or 3 engines now where we've had this problem. So we're going to make entirely new stainless steel superheaters. So these are the old superheaters. The stainless tube on the left, you can see, is the outer tube which we've unsoldered and taken off, revealing the internal copper tube. And here's the state of the internal tube. It proved that we did need to start and make new superheaters. Here's the wet header of the superheaters. I'm just welding around the ends at the moment. The internal tube will go through and be welded on the other side, ready for the dry header to go on the other side. And yeah, we'll just weld it all up as we go. I'll show you a few pictures of progress, and then hopefully you'll see how they work. As you can see, the small tube goes through the header, through the big holes in the bottom, and where it protrudes through, I just weld them with the TIG welder to fuse the two together. This is the third one more to go, and that will be done. I was getting frustrated by the petrol engine in the background, so I thought I'd voice over this from at home. These are the superheaters. I've already welded one of the outer tubes on. We put this piece of wire around each tube so that hopefully it stops the internal tube bouncing around too much, and also it will disturb the steam as it runs through the tube, hopefully creating a better heat transfer. This is the bottom end with the first tube already welded on, just waiting for the outer tubes to be placed over the top to start welding them. This is the pause point for today. The feed pipe has been welded onto the top, all the tubes have been welded in, it's just waiting for the dry header next. Unfortunately, we've got a couple of weeks where we're not going to be able to get onto this, but I thought I'd leave you with that for now and show you more as and when it happens. So thanks for watching.